What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now we are well over the halfway mark of 2020 and there's been a lot of great games come out and there's been a lot of easy cheap platinum trophies as well. So in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about 10 easy platinum trophies that you can earn in under 1 hour that have came out in 2020. Let's start. So yeah, 2020 has been quite a weird one in terms of trophies. We've had a lot of games come out. Yeah, you know what, it was pretty casual and pretty common to expect these easy platinum trophies to come about every month or so, maybe in 2018, and then 2019 really ramped it up, and then 2020 we are getting something like 4 to 5 easy games come out a month which you can be finished in under an hour. So as a trophy hunter, if you want to get all those easy platinum trophies, you want to get those numbers up, boost those numbers, get up the leaderboard, then 2020 is a really good time to be picking up those easy games. Is it devaluing the platinum trophy? Yeah, a little bit, but hey, what can we do about it? Nothing. All we can do is earn those platinum trophies. So the first game on the list is a game called Concept Destruction. This is a vehicle combat style game where all you do is basically you control cardboard cutout vehicles and just smash each of those vehicles to bits. Really straightforward, can be earned in 20 to 25 minutes. All you got to do is finish the championship, do a few cleanup on the tourist and survival mode, and then do a few just like certain jumps and all these different car based trophies which are all really easy, really straightforward. And you just don't need a guide for this one. And this one has 3 stacks. It's worth noting that all of these trophies are just for the PlayStation 4, so there'll be no PlayStation Vita trophies in this one. All of these games have stacks, but only a few of them have some Vita stacks involved. Okay, so after Concept Destruction, I've sort of tried to categorise these into different genres. So next up we have platforming games. So we've got 4 platforming games in this list of easy platinum trophies that you can finish in under an hour from 2020. First up is Castle Pals. This is not a bad little platformer game where you play as 2 different characters who play quite differently. One can punch, one can fly through jumping, and it's a standard platforming game. And again, it's easy and it takes less than an hour. All you've got to do is finish the first 20 levels and then collect 2 gems on 2 different levels. That's as far as the collectibles go in this game. And that's pretty much it. For me, it took me about 40 minutes, but I'm quite a terrible platformer, as I say all the time. So if you're a pretty skilled or average platformer gamer, you can get this finished in 20 to 25 minutes. And again, there's 3 stacks for this game. Next up is the most straightforward game on the list, which is Clash Force. Now, when I say straightforward, I say this because for this game, all you've got to do is play the game. A lot of them are like this, but in this one, there's no trophies tied to anything else other than finishing the first 10 to 12 levels. It is really that straightforward. And it's an old style shooter platforming game. It's pretty good. There's a few playable characters. There's lots of weapon variation. It's not a bad little game, this one, and it's pretty easy as well, coming in at probably a 2 out of 10 difficulty. With again, 3 stacks all across on the European, Asian and North American store. Next up we have a game called Many Faces. This is probably the hardest game on the list, but when I say that, this doesn't mean much. It's probably a 3 out of 10 difficulty, and for this one, all you've got to do is kill, I think it's 48 enemies, complete 3 stages, the first 3 stages, and kill 3 different bosses. It really is that straightforward. The only difficulty you're going to get in this one is the fact that the bosses are randomly generated, so at the end of each level you face a different boss, and when you die you start again back at level 1, which means that if you have troubles on level 2 you're going to have to replay the first couple levels, so it can be a bit more time consuming, and as well, because the enemies are random, you could get, if you were to die, you could get the same enemies, same bosses on the first 1 and 2 levels, so sometimes you've got to just keep replaying, but you can just replay the first level to try and get that new randomly generated boss. And again, even if you're average ability, this is going to take you between 30 and 45 minutes, so still not a long game, with again 3 more stacks, quite a common theme, yes. So next up is Pity Pit. This is sort of a platformer game. It is a platformer game, but it's a bit different as a sense that it's a mining game, or a game where you descend through a pit, and you make your way down the pit, and all you've got to do, guys, again, another easy one, they're all easy on this list obviously, but all you got to do for this one is kill so many enemies, drop a few bombs and spend some money in the shops, and it really is that simple, and you can just replay the first level over and over again until you get this platinum. And this one's probably going to take you, if you're good, 20 minutes. If you need a little bit more time, again 30 to 35, but a nice easy breezy platinum trophy. So we've got the only puzzle game on the list next, which is Ultra Hat Dimension. It's an overhead puzzle game where you basically just push boulders around to solve each level, get the key, unlock the door. It really is that straightforward, and again it's another straightforward trophy list when all you got to do is complete the first 45 levels, and it's a total cakewalk. This is going to take you between 30 to 40 minutes. The only issue is as you get a little bit further on the game, the last maybe 10 puzzles require a little bit of thought process involved. They're not as straightforward as just the platforming games, but that doesn't mean it's not a hard game. Most people won't have any issues with this game, and if you do, you can just pick up a guide for the last 10, 15 levels if you really need to, but I don't think you will. Okay, so we actually just talked about 6 easy platinum trophies already, which can be finished in under an hour. I'm now going to talk about these next 4 games together because they're all basically the same. So I'm going to be talking about the next 4 games are visual novels. Visual novels, for those who don't know, are just games where you basically play through a comic book, go through slides after slides. It's kind of like a PowerPoint presentation, if I'm being real with you. And all you do is you make a few decisions here and there, and you get an ending that changes depending on your decisions. Don't get overly excited because these endings in these games are literally just a few different slides of artwork, and that's basically it. Visual novels are really lazy games, to be honest. I'm not even sure if you can actually class them as games, but if you want some easy, laughably easy platinum trophies, then that's what these games are for. All of them are obviously made by Radalakia Games, which is the game developer that makes basically most of the games, if not all the games on this list. So the 4 games I'm going to talk about all came out this year. They are Blind Men, Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet, Strawberry Vinegar, and Summer with the Shiba Inus. Yes, all very odd names. Blind Men is a game where you play as spies, and all you do is pick a few decisions. The platinum is yours in about 20 minutes, with a guide of course. Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet is a game where you work in a sweet shop. The same thing again. And it's the same going on. Strawberry Vinegar and then Summer with the Shiba Inu are the same games again. All you're going to need is a guide, and you can change the settings so you can just blast through these games. I can't give you too much details about the storylines of these games because I really just don't pay attention when I play them, because I'd rather just get them done because they aren't really that fun. But with a guide, 15 to 30 minutes, and these have between 3 and 6 stacks. A lot of these, like Blind Men and Syrup and the Ultimate Sweet, have Vita games as well, so you can pick them up as well, so it makes them even cheaper because you're getting 2 platinums for the price of 1. But yeah, as I said, these aren't really very fun games, and to be honest, you're probably only playing them if you want easy platinum trophies, but I imagine that's why you clicked on this video to begin with. Hey, I don't care. If you want to get some shameless platinums, go get some shameless platinums. Who cares? But just don't be going bragging to your friends about playing these games. I wouldn't anyway. So there you go, guys. There's 10 easy platinum trophies you can earn in under an hour. Realistically, you can earn most of these, if not all of them, in under 30 minutes. But yeah, guys, how many of these have you already played? Are you a serious trophy hunter? Have you finished all these already? Are you going to add these to your edition? Are you not bothered about these easy games? Do you only care about having platinum trophies that you're proud of? I sort of sit in the middle. I like to have a bit of both. So I like to have those high number of platinums, but I also like to play those fun games that are maybe a bit more inclined for effort and difficulty. That's all for this one, guys. Please like and subscribe. I do videos like this all the time, pretty much every day. And if you want to have a discussion with me, you can talk to me in my Discord in the links down below. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.